What's good, Washington fans? It's your boy Stacks Reacts, and we back again with another video. Before we start this video, I want y'all to do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe on this video on my channel. It helps me grow, it helps me do better, it helps me get better equipment, that I can do better content, and we can do this together. So with that being said, let's get into it. Look, I said this again, and I'm going to keep saying it. The legend of Taylor Heinicke continues. How many times does this man have to show you that he's a starting quarterback? And just some breaking news today. Ron Rivera has informed everybody, the media, Carson Wentz, everybody, that Taylor will be the starting quarterback from now to the end of the season. Next season, we don't know what we're going to do. But right now, Heinicke is the starting quarterback for the rest of the season. And they asked him, they said, Ron, why are you keeping Taylor in the game? And he said, winning. I'm winning. See, some things that people don't understand is this, man. When you want your job to be saved, the best way to save your job is to win football games. And right now, Taylor Heinicke is winning the football games that Ron needs to win to have him from not being on the street bagging groceries. So let's get into it. Today was a straight domination. We beat the Texans 23-10. And honestly, the first half was a complete domination. We held the Texans to -5 yards the whole first half. Kendall Fuller, we start the game off with a pick six by Kendall Fuller. And I'll be honest with y'all. I got this little superstition that I got going on right now. And it's like I always show up late to games. And I always turn the game on late, or I always show up late to the game to watch it. And I've noticed since I've been doing that, we've been winning. I'm not saying that it's a good luck charm, but I feel like every time I turn the game on TV late, or I show up to a game late to watch it on TV, we always win. So I'm going to just keep that going, and I'm going to say that's my little trick for Washington to keep winning. Okay, look what we got next. Antonio Gibson, the run game was most definitely on point once again. Gibson did his thing. B-Rob did his thing. Curtis Samuel touched the ball today. Curtis Samuel most definitely got into the end zone today. Shit, what we got? Gibson had 18 carries for 72 yards today. Brian Robinson had 15 carries for 57 yards. And Curtis had 2 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown. See, what people don't realize, this team really has a lot of playmakers. And not everybody can touch the ball. But when the people that need to touch the ball, it's always a positive thing that goes well with this team. Like I said, Gibson, like Ron Rivera said, Gibson and B-Rob is just like the 2 running backs he had when he's in Carolina. And if y'all don't remember, those 2 running backs was Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams. It was a good 1-2 punch. You got B-Rob, which is the power back. You give him the ball, 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s, 4th and 1s, 4th and 2, whatever. He's going to get you that first down. And then you got the finesse, which is Antonio Gibson. You get him a pass out in space. You throw him a toss. He'll use that 4-3 speed to get around the corner like he was doing. It is a good complement of what we got going on. Next thing, the offensive line. The offensive line has been holding up so well in these last 5 games. And one might say it was Taylor Heinicke that's been doing it. And I believe it. I really believe it's been Taylor Heinicke that's making this line play so much better. Because you got to understand, the best way to have a weak line look well is to get the ball out fast. Carson Wentz, when Carson Wentz was in the game, he held the ball entirely too long, and he was taking too many sacks, and he could not scramble and get out of situations. With Heinicke, he drops back, he gets the ball out quick, or he can scramble, or if he can't do that, he'll just take a sack, a small, easy sack, though. He's not taking a sack for 10, 12 yards like Wentz did. Another addition, Trey Turner, our left guard, Trey Turner. He came back healthy. He's back healthy now. So a healthy Trey Turner is a lot better than a injury Trey Turner that played earlier in the season. He was battling through injuries the first 3-4 weeks of the season, and he was getting beat bad off the line. He was getting beat bad the first 4 or 5 games we had. He was getting beat bad. But now we took him out of the game. We let him heal up. He came back this game strong, and he played well. He played really well. So, like at the end of the day, man, you gotta take your hat off to the offensive line, man, because they're holding up a lot. They're holding up well. Another thing, Logan Thomas. You understand this? Logan Thomas showed up today. Think about Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas is coming back from that ACL injury. He's literally like not even a year in since he messed up his ACL. And he took the brace off today. He was playing the game today with no brace on. And for the first time, he said he's felt like he's all the way back. He said he's about 95%. And he said he got 5% to go as far as explosiveness to come off of that leg. And so today he's played well. He had 5 catches for 65 yards. And if Heineke just would have put the ball on him a little bit better in the corner of the end zone, he probably would have had a touchdown. I'm not going to say probably. He would have had a touchdown. But, that's the thing. With Heineke, you just gotta live and you gotta die by that. But every quarterback has a bad throw every game. Nobody's perfect. So you have to realize that. So we go chip in again. Terry McLaurin chipped in with 4 catches for 55 yards. Gibson chipped in with 3 catches for 31 yards. And then we had 3 other receivers with Cam Sims, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis Samuel that all chipped in with a catch. So the ball is being spread around evenly. It's not like we're targeting a whole bunch of just one person. But if anybody needs to get targeted, it's most definitely Terry, because the man makes $70 million. So if anybody go get targeted, you need to target Terry McLaurin. So, but like I said, we're spreading the ball around. There's one ball with a whole bunch of playmakers. But the play calling from Scott Turner has been pretty good as of late. If we keep running the ball like we have been running the ball, I don't see how we're not going to keep continuing to win games. Everybody wants to say this. Oh, Heineke doesn't have any touchdowns, and Heineke this and Heineke that. I'm so tired of this Heineke hate. There's so many people, even people that are Washington fans, that have been hating on Heineke, talking about, oh, he's overthrowing, he's doing this, he's doing that. Look, we're about to just nip this in the bud. When Carson Wentz was in the game, we were 1-4. Heineke's in the game, we are 4-1. That's all you need to say. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. Heineke's winning games. He's being a game manager. He's making the plays that has to be made when they need to be made. That is how it goes. That's the way it's supposed to go. That's the way it needs to go. So, next, let's get into the defense. Let me take a deep breath on that one. Boy, our defense is looking lights out, bro. When I say lights out, we looking lights out. Like, bro, between Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, there is no other defensive tackle combo with those 2 guys that both got over 5 sacks in this league. And I let you think of one. And I know the first thing you're going to do is, oh, how about Aaron Donald ain't even doing what we doing right now. Look, John Allen is an all-pro this year. He is playing on an all-pro level this year. Deron Payne is playing like an all-pro this year. Montez Sweat, he started off slow. He had 2 sacks today. Could have had 3. I think he did have 3, or at least 2.5 sacks. And the thing is, bro, we're doing this on our defensive line, and Chase Young's not even back in the game yet, bro. Chase Young's not even back in the game yet. So think about that. Think about that. Chase Young's not even back yet. Our first round pick is not even back yet. He's supposed to be coming back against Atlanta. So imagine when we get all 4 of our guys back and we just start wreaking havoc from everywhere. But I'm going to tell you about one of our here's our shining stars. We got Mr. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We got John Ridgeway. My man, what you don't see about Ridgeway is that Ridgeway is literally clogging up the line. He's taking on double teams every play, which is freeing up Allen and Payne to let them do their one-on-ones, beat their defender, and go and get the quarterback. If you didn't see the play, man, with John Ridgeway, My man picked up Damian Pierce and suplexed him on the thing like we in the WWE or something, man. Like, I was like, bro, what is John Ridgway doing? But like I said, man, that man was putting that intimidation factor. That's football, baby. He's putting that intimidation factor. We Washington, we play hard-nosed, brawl football. Like I said, that's what we was doing. So when it came down to it, man, our defensive line was dominating. Our secondary, from Kendall Fuller to Cam Curl to Bobby McCain to Defoe to Benjamin St. Juice. But we are playing lights out. One thing about Benjamin St. Juice is not going to be that corner that's going to get you a whole bunch of interceptions every game. But the thing is, he's going to play great defense on that corner or on that wide receiver or whoever he's guarding, and he's going to defend that ball, which is going to open up plays for Defoe, Derek Forwards, to get more interceptions like he did today. He's the same thing he did last week. You had St. Juice on A.J. Brown. He played good defense on A.J. Brown. Defoe came over the top, interception. Same thing that happened today. They threw the ball deep to Brandon Cooks. You had Benjamin St. Juice on Brandon Cooks. He smacked the ball out of the way defending it, and Defoe came in and intercepted the ball. This is the things that I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. We are finally starting to click. The players are starting to get it, and we're all in. All phases of the game, from offense, defense, special teams. They're all in. We are all in. And even when we didn't score a touchdown, Tress Way still bombed that ball so far deep into the other person's end zone, or damn near close to the end zone, that they was getting long. They had to do long drives every play. And granted, yes, we know we played the Houston Texans. I understand that they're 1-7-7 at the time, now 1-8-1 at the time. I understand that. But you got to understand, any team you play against, if you have to make them go 95 to 100 yards, 99 yards every single time, they're not going to score as much as if they're starting at midfield. This is kind of self-explanatory, guys. Anybody that watch football, you know this. This is how it goes. So my thing is, we might not score, but we are always getting great field position to play defense on. And then when we play our good defense, we get the ball back, and their punters are not as good as our punter, so we're getting good field position. And then Heineke comes in, he beats the games manager, and we get down to get down into the end zone. Either we score or we get a field goal by Joey Sly, and then it starts over again. And the defense helps out the offense helps out the defense, and the special teams helps out both people. You see where I'm going with this? This is what I'm talking about. We are playing together. We're playing well. And with this being said, man, I'm trying to tell you, this team, the sky is the limit with this team, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you that the sky is the limit with this team, because what people don't realize, bro, is that the team is just starting to rally. Like, you can look, one thing about what we did in the first couple weeks of the season, when we lost to the Cowboys, when we lost to the Eagles the first game, when we lost to Detroit, one thing that you didn't notice is that a lot of players, they were not just reacting. They were thinking about what they was doing, and then they were reacting. And then that's what happened. That's what happened when it came down to the situation. So, like I said, man, we got this game. We won this game. We're on to Atlanta next week. But with that being said, it's your boy Stacks Reacts, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this game. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know what y'all think about it. Drop your comments down below. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. They all help out the algorithm. They all help me out, and it helps me do good to give y'all more content. So once again, it's your boy Stacks Reacts. Hail to the Redskins. Hail to the Commanders. Hail to the Washington football team. Whatever you want to say. And I'm gone.